Hello and good morning, fam. Joey here. We got a good question today, and it's an age-old one. Which is the quickest way to get from here to here? That's right. We're trying to get from here to here as quickly and efficiently as possible. So, in today's episode, we're talking about travel. And of course, when it comes to travel, the things I feel that are most important, you gotta have one. You gotta have comfort. We want to be comfortable when we travel. We don't want to be on rock-hard seats, on rock-hard roads, just being wrecked and knocked around. So comfort is important. 2, we're talking about conveniency. How convenient, how easy is it to take said mode of transportation? We're talking about one of the big ones, time. Timing is everything, because we all know that time's the one thing you can't buy at Disney World. And of course, this one's more for the millennials. This one's more for the YouTubers, the grammars, the bookers, how photogenic is it? How cool is it? Would you be proud to say you took said mode of transportation? So, of course, we're going to rate these 4 things. We rate them on a scale of 1 to 10 beer mug emojis. And let's see how it goes. Let's rock. So we have options of how we would like to travel from Hollywood Studios to EPCOT, EPCOT to Hollywood Studios. We're trying to figure out the fastest means. So, let's pop up the world clock. The world clock tells us what time it is. You can see it, I can see it. That's what's going on. That's happening right now. We're going to take the boat, and we are going to calculate how long it takes us to get from Hollywood Studios to EPCOT using only the friendship boat, and use that to gauge the rest of the day. Thank you, and let's roll. Or float. Yeah. So the time is currently 9:42 a.m. and 6 seconds. Is the official time that they started boarding the boat, and we are off to EPCOT. The downside, you do have to swing through the Swan and Dolphin, the Yacht and Beach, and the boardwalk first. So we'll see how that hinders our time. All in all, it really is a beautiful view of the Dolphin and the Swan as you roll up around the bend. If you're looking to take some nice pictures, this is a very peaceful, kind of scenic way to do it. So we've arrived at our first destination, the Swan and Dolphin, at 9:50 and 52 seconds, and we are about to disembark on our way to the Yacht and Beach Club. So, let's see how we do. Again, what you lack in timing, I guess you would say, you make up for in scenery. There really are some beautiful pictures to be taken of this waterway, so not a total loss. So at 57:06, Yacht and Beach Club. Let's see how it goes. Decided to snag a couple of quick, just some shots of the boardwalk on our way to the next location, and alright, the time is 10:03:28, and we are off to EPCOT. By far the shortest leg of the trip. You can almost walk there faster at this point. So we made it. We're at the back entrance to EPCOT here by the World Showcase. Timing was 10:07:08, so that's going to be a difference of, it's almost legitimately exactly 25 minutes. So at least we have something to gauge our response on. Well, I don't know about y'all, but I'm seasick. So let's take the Skyliner. Please stand clear of the closing doors. Por favor, something, something, something. So we're currently on the Skyliner, and it's nice. I like that you can open the windows. Let's move this here. Get some breeze going through. Super convenient. Not even being sarcastic. It's actually pretty awesome that you can roll the window down. What do I like about it? I love the view. I think the view is tremendous. Note to self, it is definitely worth waiting for a one that doesn't have a graphic on the side, because it does kind of put a tint on the window, making it a little bit harder to see. But still a great view. So again, this is why we're doing this. This is what we learned. You see what time it is? That is the official time when we went skyward. So let's see what happens. We got to transfer at Caribbean Beach, and we'll take a note then. So note to self, if you're going to Hollywood Studios, you do have to grab a new Skyliner, and if you're going to EPCOT from Hollywood Studios. So basically back and forth, you will have to get off and grab a new Skyliner at some point. So at least you know. Fun fact though, I do not mind transferring Skyliners because, again, these views are tremendous. What you're looking at is the newest hotel, the Riviera Resort. It's pretty much my new favorite resort because the bars, the restaurants, and you can play bocce by the pool. Not even kidding. So we're here, the Skyliner has landed, and we are back at Disney's Hollywood Studios. I think it was like 10:22, 51, 10:41, 40. I'll put the numbers up, but what it basically boils down to is that was an approximately a 19-minute trip with minimal stoppage. So not bad. Can't beat the view. And on a day like today when it's cool and it's like nice out, it's pretty awesome. So what do we got next? Oh yeah, the old tried and true. Let's just hop in the car. And at 10:44:32, the debatably the least exciting way to travel from Hollywood Studios to EPCOT or vice versa, let's take the truck. I mean, it's there. It's convenient. When I'm ready to go, it's there. And that's about it. So, let's go. So what do you want me to tell you? What you lack in scenery, you make up for in time. This is the quickest way to travel, but it's pretty much the most boring. But, oh well. 10:55:10. So, 10:44, like 11 minutes. I mean, I'm in my car. What do you want, you know? Of course it's going to be the fastest way. It makes perfect sense. You're at a destination, you drive to another destination. You're not waiting on anybody else. Downside. Well, you have to park at the front of EPCOT, and I don't know anybody who actually comes to EPCOT for anything other than the World Showcase, because you're not going to not go to EPCOT and not drink in the World Showcase. So, I mean, it's insanely convenient, but not really any good pictures, so I don't know. When I get home, we'll actually put the charts up and we will figure this out. But, greatest silver lining, literally a 10-minute drive, so pretty awesome. I'm thirsty. Let's go to the park. It was actually a good idea. I got to pop in and see the Flower and Garden Food and Wine Festival of the Mast. It's one of the festivals. I think, yeah, it's a Flower and Garden Festival. And they did a honey area. Got to grab myself a chicken honey flatbread. Pretty awesome. Well, it just wouldn't be a travel video if I didn't travel. So, we're at the back of EPCOT. And everyone's favorite question, how long does it take to get to Hollywood Studios if you, well, walk? That's right. We're going to take the heel-toe express. We're going to take the left foot, right foot. We're going to walk. It was 11, I believe it was, where's my clock? 11:33:04, somewhere in that wheelhouse. I'll double check it whenever I get there. And we're walking. I'm not trying to set a record, so I will not be sprinting. I will not be jogging. I will just be like we are now, walking at a regular pace, and we'll see how long it takes. So let's go. Almost forgot, while traveling the distance on Disney's Boardwalk Resort, stop by Joe's famous margarita stand. Margaritas, it's what's for breakfast. Also, if margaritas aren't your thing, we also have bottled water. Bottled water, aka margaritas without tequila. On a very unfunny side note, please remember that once you walk past the boardwalk and you see the Atlantic Dance Hall, make a left, a very sharp left, because if not, you're going to end up at the Swan and Dolphin, and that's going to completely derail your plans. So we're currently behind the boardwalk, as you can see the Dolphin and Swan behind me. Heading to Disney's Hollywood Studios from EPCOT. We are making a good time. As we talked about before, it's a very nice walk. It's a pleasant walk. There's a breeze. It's great. I love exercise. I'm a big fan of getting this, I don't know, just a good jog. It'll justify all of the snacking I'll do at EPCOT later. But so far, so good. We're making good time. And I will update you in about 4 or 5 minutes when we're there. Honestly, once you get this far along, you're basically there. I mean, the Tower of Terror is right within eye shot once you get under the overpass. So, with the Skyliners behind me, the boat's over that way, and the Heel-Toe Express that way. We've done the Skyliners, we've done the boats, we've done the walk. The parking lot over there, we drove the truck. We got 4 of them out of the way. By the way, the walk, as you can see, came to 11-something and 11-something. Basically, it was like a 24-minute walk. I'm only 5'7". I take small steps. It is what it is. but it was pleasant. I enjoyed the walk. It was scenic for a good part of it. So we knocked out 4 of the 5, which means the only one we got left. Oh boy. So before I give my honest, unvarnished opinion, let's, we gotta take the bus. I'm not gonna smooth it over. We gotta take the bus. You have to. People want to know what's the deal. So I am going to try to give the bus the most fair, not advantage, but shot at being even somewhat cool. You figure we took the Skyliner. The Skyliner spits us out at the back door of EPCOT. The truck I took to the front, different. The walkway takes us to the back of EPCOT. The boat takes us, everything takes us to the good part of EPCOT, where all the food and alcohol, the food is. So, in that same vein, let's be fair about it. Let's go to, like, the boardwalk. Let's go to the yacht and the beach. Let's take a bus to a hotel that's right at the back entrance to EPCOT, and we'll give them a fair shot at least being something you might want to do. Sounds fair, right? Right. So, what's up, guys? So, fun fact. We're not going to get to ride the bus. I know, right? Bummer. The buses do not run directly from Hollywood Studios to EPCOT until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I talked to this really cool dude that works here, and he told me that if you take a bus from Hollywood Studios to EPCOT, they pick you up, Tower of Terror, cool. They pick you up right here at the entrance to Hollywood Studios. They drop you off at the front of EPCOT, and he said it takes approximately 12 minutes to get back and forth, because it's only about 3 lights away for them, and they don't have to wait in line. They just go through the drop-off area. You get dropped off at the right of the entrance. So again, I'm going to say that... There he is. Thanks again. Dude was awesome. He's one of the bus drivers here. So I'm going to say that I guess if you take the bus, the trade-off would be the lack of convenience of them being here, because you're at the mercy of the bus schedule. Hence the reason I don't even get to ride one right now. So that doesn't make them bad. It doesn't make them good. It makes them indifferent. It's kind of if that's what you're into. And apparently what I'm into is another 24-minute walk right back to EPCOT so I can go grab something to drink. So, the moment you've all been waiting for. Let us rank how we feel about all of these different modes of transportation. To the charts.